Actually, guys, can you give me 1 minute? Can I take that call?
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
Mike and I are ready to do this podcast with Gerald, and he walks away. Too big, too important for talking to Mike and I. I get it. It's good to be the Gerald, I guess, but
All right, sorry about that.
no problem. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Squat Cobbler.
If you listen to this, you are agreeing to give Kelly and I your soul.
This is Cobbler Wren. I originally was going to provide a disclaimer for the first portion of this show.
I would like to thank Kelly for giving me the opportunity to co-host this short-run podcast with him.
And we have a special guest with us.
Yes, I am Christian Mensis.
And I'm the surprise guest Mel at Karmic9 on Twitter.
I'm Bennett Morris at Bennett Morris on Twitter.
Hello, everybody. Corey, and I'm kind of new to this stuff. I actually don't have any social media or anything along those lines, but I'll have to look into changing that soon, I guess.
And the picture is me, Rebecca Kennedy, and you can find me at Twitter at Rebecca Kennedy, REBKAH, Kennedy like the president, and yeah.
Allison Victoria Wolf is joining us. Hi, Allison.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Mike. Hey, Kelly.
And joining us tonight is Gerald Webb. Say hi to the folks, Gerald.
Hi, guys. I'm Gerald Webb, which is Gerald Webb pretty much anywhere you go. I'm the same guy on all those places.
Sure. Hey, everybody. My name is Terry Shea.
We have Nicole Bilderback, who you know from Stage Killer, of course, that's available on Netflix right now, that she's one of the stars of. But you probably know her best from Bring It On and literally probably 30 other great teenage angst movies from the late 80s to mid 90s.
Wait, late 80s? What the heck? How old do you think I am?
You were a kid actor at one point too. So, but you know, they know you from a bunch of these movies from the, let's say, mid 90s, if that makes you feel better about
you
it.
You suck, Gerald Webb.
You know her, you recognize. I just gave you an amazing introduction.
Something doing something.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Squat Cobbler. This is episode 8, The Ocho. I am Mike Belinsky. You can find me on almost all social media as Official Pagan.
I was going to try and introduce myself in French to pretend I thought Ocho was French, but it's too hard. So hi, everybody. I'm Kelly Toole at KELLYTHUL on Twitter. Je m'appelle Kelly Toole.
That was good. That was good. I don't know any French, so you could have just completely made that up, and I really don't know.
Je ne parle pas de Paul. I am not Paul's friend.
Do I have to be a squatty?
One small lapse in memory doesn't make up for all of your lapses in judgment on this show so far, Kelly.
There's a point there.
Let me get off on a little bit of a tangent here.
Hello there, everyone. I'm Nikki Bilderback. I am an actress. You may know me from such movies as Bring It On, Clueless, Can't Hardly Wait, done a lot of TV as well, and the recently released Netflix thriller, Stage Killer. Congratulations, Mike and Kelly, on 100 episodes.
Go back to killing people. It's fine. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Squat Cobbler. This is episode 827,042. My math might be slightly off. Kelly might have to fact check that one for me.
Yeah, I'm Kelly at KELYTHUL.
Wait, you didn't even let me do my introduction.
You screwed the number up. I had to get it out of your hands.
You're cutting me off already. Come on, man. That's not cool. We have a special guest tonight, and you're not even letting me do my thing.
You're off by over 8,000.
I said 800,000. See, your math is as bad as mine.
Pointer Sisters have no business in Alice Cooper's paramilitary Coke Army.
Just go to Pornhub, because Pagan has a page on Pornhub now.
Any hamsters in this, by the way?
Have we ever done a game on this show?
Not this one.
I absolutely love the movie Mean Girls. It's necrophilia for the whole family.
I enjoy it when I do it.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Kennedy, and you may know me from TV shows such as Law & Order SVU or Criminal Minds, or some horror movies such as House Hunting and Bastard, or Netflix's To the Bone. I just want to congratulate Mike and Kelly on their 100th podcast episode. I'm so proud of you guys. Keep on rocking it.
New Kids on the Block personally let me down.
Super. Good to hear.
I didn't say that, by the way. So that's a quote.
Well, but you did say it.
When it's done right, I'm a big fan of hand clapping.
super excited that my YouTube channel has finally surpassed 100,000 views, which is pretty cool. And a lot of that is on the backs of people who are listening to and not liking the killer review that Mike and I did for Alice Cooper.
Do you think we earned our explicit tag on this episode yet?
It's interesting, this is episode 33. I recently had a birthday, and everyone keeps asking me if I feel older now that I'm 35 and officially running for president. But my answer to that is no, and of course you're welcome for running for president. But my answer to that is no. My scary age was 33 because that's when Jesus died.
Yeah, we all breathed a collective sigh of relief when you cleared that date because of so many other parallels between the two of you.
It seemed like it was bound to happen.
Yeah, so that's a good date to clear, I guess.
And nunsploitation seemed like the way to go.
I must apply a disclaimer to the entire show.
So, Kelly, did Christian convince you to become an ordained minister yet?
Are you a fan of Archie comics at all?
Oh, God.
Wait. What was that? That is not the response I was expecting.
I'm still going through, Scooby-Doo recovery here. So
Okay.
when it starts off, first of all, with you going, this might be a little weird, so that's a flag. And then there's a track record that's been established when you talk about what one would assume are family-friendly cartoons. Banjo is the poor man's cello.
You know what? I really think Squat Cobbler is a family-oriented show.
I haven't heard that, but
Maybe a Manson family-oriented show. But...
So, Kelly, are you a Beach Boys guy?
Are you a vinyl guy?
But are you a Stones guy, Kelly?
Are you a smart home guy, Kelly?
Are you a Robert Stack guy? Are you New Kids on the Block guy, Kelly? Are you a sushi guy?
Hey, it's Allison Victoria Wolf. I'm the winner of season 15 of Food Network's Worst Cooks in America. And I also was the girl in the boat, even though there really wasn't a boat, but whatever, in Sci-Fi Channel's Swamp Shark. And I just wanted to wish Kelly and Mike a happy 100th episode of their podcast. Here's to many more, and hopefully I'll be on some more too.
And I, in the winds of Africa, this should go really, really well.
The audio quality will be excellent.
Corey is putting the money in, and he's not very good at it. So this is really not very windy at all.
No, the winds of Africa are not what I expected them to be.
Oh, there we go. All right, it's the winds of Africa. There's a lot of wind. Very, very windy. Look at Mike's hair not moving.
I don't know that we're the house band, but we're going to be there.
Kelly, I was too focused on your handsome face to even notice the pictures of me behind you.
I'm not saying he's not that stupid, though.
My recommendation this week will be short and convoluted.
Did you just take pictures of your junk?
But he is sincere in his desire to save his dog, and I think that's what speaks to me the most.
How into the whole foot fetish scene are you? Like 1 toe to 10 toes.
1 toe to 10 toes. I would be at a no toe.
So you're at lawnmower accident. So I'm on the best, most trusted source of all information online, Wikipedia.
And then he will ruin it, and I will hunt him down and kill him.
I'm a huge soccer mom in that, especially around the fall, anything pumpkin related enters my home. If I'm in a store, even if it's products I have no interest in whatsoever, if they put pumpkin on the front of it, it's going to get bought.
Absolutely.
So, okay.
Pumpkin candles in the fall.
Pumpkin Oreos. Didn't they have pumpkin Oreos? I bought some sort of cookie last fall that was not something I would ever buy that had pumpkin in it, and they were disgusting.
Yeah, most of it's terrible, but if it's pumpkin, it's coming into my home and at least being tried.
All right, I gotta unpack this here a little bit. So let's go back a minute or two here. So first of all, let's start off with one of the sentences I never thought I'd hear from Mike. I'm a big soccer mom. So at this point, that phrase already, I get a little unhinged. What really got me off out of control and spinning out of control is following it up with Mike's proof point that he's a soccer mom involves an affection for pumpkins, something not directly related to soccer. So I was unaware that the soccer mom rite of passage was pumpkin affection. So this has been a learning episode for me. I appreciate that.
Yes.
See, now you're informed.
Hey guys, my name is Gerald Webb. You might remember me. I replaced Troy McClure in Framed by My Fiance, Killing My Fiance. I don't have a fiance to kill, and you should kill your fiance too. And I wanted to take a minute to stop by and congratulate Kelly, the worst pun artist on the planet, and Michael on their 100th episode of Squat Cobbler. Now, I do have a little bit of a bone to pick with the guys about this. I've been on the show multiple times.
I've helped them dash the dreams of their fellow Snark Alex. I've done everything I can to support the show, and I still don't know what Squat Cobbler stands for. So that's my bone to pick. You guys should kind of make it known what the name of your show means. But congratulations on your 100th episode. Hopefully you'll have 100 more or like 5,100 more so that you can have some kind of a like world record or something.
Avoid the audio version of this podcast if you have children, high blood pressure, or sensibilities.
It's amazing. Things are not good, and they're not getting better, and we're pretty much screwed.
I'm not sure how mainstream xylophones are.
I have scored a ukulele, and I intend to use it.
Okay, is it okay?
That's perfect. Could said my name first. That's the thing I really like.
Oh, God, I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry.
Hey, somebody's got to be second. I think you made the right choice.
You're sending mixed signals, Kelly.
Do you love the dad?
How have you not told me about this? Kelly, I'm a doctor.
Hi, everyone. I'm Terry Ivins, and I am absolutely honored to say happy 100th episode, you snarky little...
Bad word.
I love you, Kelly. And Mike, you know you're my favorite ex.
If I'm squat captain, are you my squat kick?
It's starting to get hard.
Don't worry, I'm keeping it classy.
My whole objective is find a weapon, use a weapon.
Some people hate our beards.
I don't think that's officially willy-nilly.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Listen to more Beach Boys. Don't murder lots of people.
I think we should wrap up the show, and I need to reflect.
Get this thing finished since Kelly's wasting a lot of time.
You know, Kelly, we've heard from so many other people who've joined us for our squats, but I think the squatties want to hear from us and some moments that were special to us from the past 100 episodes. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
I mean, one that always jumps to mind for me was my Scooby-Doo recommendation. Of course, that was episode number
20.
I'm sure you remember it well.
In my nightmares, I do. Yes, indeed.
Squat Cobbler, as everyone knows, is sort of like the dark, weird cousin that of Nurture and Support. And so we started off mainly doing recommendations, Nurture and Support style. And it was kind of fun to see what I could throw in there for recommendations that were like weird and crazy, that kind of walked up to the line without ever crossing the line. And when I got to that one, I was like, all right, this one might cross the line. So the way that I figured to deal with that was to very gently talk about it. Don't use any graphic language. Don't describe anything that happens in the video. And what I loved was you seemed like nervous that any second I was going to say something terrible. And to me, that was great. Like, I think that's one of our best exchanges that we've had.
Well, that's kind of how I feel every podcast, though. I don't know how you told it was anything different. So for me, they've all been fun. I've really enjoyed doing this. I love doing the Alice Cooper stuff. That has been some of my favorite times. But in prepping to put all this together and going through all the episodes, I go actually pretty recent. And I go to episode 91, which is when we had Nikki Bilderback and Gerald Webb on after the live tweet of Staged Killer. It was such a fun episode to edit because I just really enjoyed re-listening to Nikki's awesome and funny. She was going after Gerald. Gerald was going after us. You and I were vying for Nikki's attention, you more successfully. But it was just a really fun listen. And I think just one of our best dialogues with other folks and a really enjoyable episode. And so I'd like to get more people to check that out because I think it's some of the best stuff we've done.
Yeah, actually, that is a really great episode. I've re-listened to that one a couple of times now. Like you said, the camaraderie is just there. The four of us all played off of each other really well. I think, too, for myself, I loved doing the Netflix tweet sync, and I want to do more things like that. So seeing everybody kind of come together like that and us being able to pull it off really made me start thinking about other things that we could do in the future and made me excited for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think you're onto something there because it was the combination of fantastic guests, really good interplay, all that was good, but it was coming off of a really successful pulling together of the kind of the original group to do what the original group liked to do.
Absolutely. Now, I mean, we've just shared a couple of our favorite moments. Is there any kind of behind the scenes stuff you'd want to share with the squatties? I mean, it's episode 100. We got to give them a little bonus content.
So I'd say from a behind the scenes standpoint thing, but I think we actually covered it in future episodes, is that episode 1 of Squat Cobbler featured Christian. This was our first kind of inception into this work, and I ended up making some judgment calls on what I felt was going to work out best for the podcast in terms of editing. And I think I offended Christian a little bit. And I've always felt kind of bad about it. I think my judgment was sound, but I still feel kind of bad about it.
Well, let me ask you, if we did that episode now, would you still cut that one line?
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
I guess for me, behind the scenes wise, I'm actually going to go away from a specific show and talk about Snark Stock a little bit, the one that we both attended together, which we did record a bunch of stuff in our #1 video. I don't think we've ever mentioned that. We had this video as #1 on Amazon. And then we did the Twitter live video and a bunch of clips for YouTube and different things like that. A lot of stuff came that. One of my favorite moments, though, is Kelly had the great idea of, let's take Corey out to his first strip club. Do you remember this, Kelly?
No, I don't.
Of course you do. So Kelly had this idea. Corey's young. His young, innocent mind needed to be molded, according to Kelly. So we decided to take Corey out to his first strip club experience. And we're out there, and Kelly just really, really got out of hand. I mean, just lap dance after lap dance. And I remember specifically there was this one young lady that Kelly took a liking to. I think her name was Booty Dust. And all I know is they disappeared in the back room together. Kelly came running out panting, covered in blood, and we had to get out of there. And we just laid low in the hotel for the rest of the night, hoping the cops didn't show up. So I guess R.I.P. Booty Dust.
Well, thanks for that, Mike.
And by the way, we should make R.I.P. Booty Dust t-shirts.
So that'll be a shame because there'll be no reference point for people because I'm going to edit this entire section out.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the broadcast.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited. Hi everyone, I'm Terry Ivins, and I am actually so stoked that I get to say happy 100th episode, Kelly. I'm so excited for you.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. You good with that, Mike?
Yes, sir.
Who's this?